Hey everyone, I want to share with you today more about the vault kits from PlannerKate, what those entail, and then do some monthly planning. So Kate is releasing a vault kit or a kit from the past every Friday, and her first one was released, I guess it would have been the past Friday here. I planned out the week using some of the sheets, so we'll just go over those first in case you're interested in weekly planning. So these sheets that I'm going to show you, you can purchase individually or discounted bundle. So that's a fun option for these. So sheet A will be the full boxes. Sheet B are the washi strips. Sheet C is the sampler, and again, this will change. So this was a kit from 2020, so that determines what the sampler is going to look like. Sheet D is the make your own monthly, which we're going to use here in a minute. Sheet E are labels, which I will also incorporate into the monthly. And then sheet F are individual headers that I used for my weekly planning. So if there is an old kit of PlannerKate's that you're just dying to get, stay tuned on Fridays to see if it's the kit that you're hoping for. One of the things that I love about this Make Your Own Monthly is that it doesn't have a month on it, because this is actually like a July 2020 kit, but I'm going to be using it for June, and then I don't have to try to cover the month or anything. And if you wanted to use it in August, you could use it whenever you wanted to. So I think what I'll do first is work on this header. So these are not made specifically for any brand of planner. They're just long enough to cover most headers and most planners, and then you can trim them down to size. So what I'm gonna do is put the wide washi down first, and then put the strip header underneath. And do I want to do that? Because what I could do is put it all the way down here and have some white space at the top, which is actually what I think I'm going to do. I think that's what I prefer. Doesn't have to go to the top of the page for me. Okay, so we have that wide washi down. I'm going to trim this so it's at the edge of the planner boxes. And then I'm going to put this strip down on top of the washi. I think this will be the easiest way to do that without having white space between the header or the thick washi and this thin washi. And I quite prefer a little bit of the white space at the top. That doesn't bother me at all. Okay, let's see if we can do that on the other side. Right at the edge. And again, we will trim this down just a bit. And then our next strip. Okay, now we can put the day of the week on. So the other nice thing is that if you prefer a Sunday start, you can do that. If you want to change it to a Monday start, obviously you could do that. If you want to have a Thursday start, you can do that as well. I'm going to keep mine the same here so that I don't have to cover all of the dates in the planner. and just keep it a Sunday start. And then we will use this one that says this month, and I'm actually going to put it underneath to cover up the rest of that asterisk that was peeking out there. So we do have a few birthdays this month. That's what I want to start my sidebar with. So we have one on the 9th, and obviously, as you can see here, I'm using the date dots for this part. And then we can write those people's names in. And then let's move in to some plans. So we'll use some of these. We have some labels here, and then the label add-on. The first is a busy day for us. My husband has a baby shower to go to, and I'm going to use a skinny appointment label for that. I don't have a time yet, but I can leave that blank and fill it in once he lets me know. And then I have a sorority social, so I'm going to use a larger label for that in the evening. And my social starts at 6 p.m. My husband is on call this next weekend, so I can either use something off of here, or I can use some thin washi off of the washi strip page. I think I'm going to mix it up and use these dash stickers, not part of the kit, dash 104 for this part. And maybe we'll put it up here right underneath the dates. And since I use these stickers in my other planners to mark my husband's on-call schedule, I'm going to know what that is without having to label it. And I think that's the route I'm going to go, is just leaving it as the dashed line. And then my mom is on vacation from work. And I do want to mark that because then I can kind of plan activities around days that she is actually available. And I'll put that at the bottom here with this thin washi. And this one I will label. And we'll do a solid label off the label sheet. And then my friend is having knee replacement on the 13th. I'll go ahead and use another label for that. And I do have a sorority meeting on the 17th, and I'll use a larger label for that. That will be at 6:30. And PTO, if we meet over the summer, will be on the 11th. I do have my dates, months, anything like date specific in this album. And I have a few options because I do want to put what month it is on here. So I was thinking about using that doodle sheet, or maybe this one. Do I have a June? Let's look at our options here. I have this custom that says 2024. So I thought I could use maybe this, or this could match the kit, because is June close enough in color to that teal? Probably not. Okay, so that settles it. Or I guess I could use this year's kit 6XX and use, I think I will. Okay, so many decisions here. So we're going to go with this larger size for June and a 2024 sticker. This was a custom. And maybe we'll put 2024. Do I want to do that or layer it a little bit? I think I'll put June up here and then put 2024 down here. Yes, I like how that looks. And then I did pull just a couple other sheets because I want to finish up this sidebar. And I thought maybe these clipboard stickers would look cute. And we'll go with the lighter purple and put monthly tasks on one. And then use a clipboard under that. So I do have just a few tasks that have to be done every month, and especially since I'm not in my work office every day, I need to write those down or I will forget. So that's going to be on this first clipboard. And then I think that for this bottom section, I will put some sort of quote there. But first, I'm going to use this washi to kind of make a divide here. And we'll get out the quotes. And we're gonna do, and always be kinder than you feel. Let's see which size. Will this larger one fit? I think it will. And since this kit is made to be used basically anytime there are no holidays on the monthly kit, there are a couple of options that you could use. I pulled these from my stash, S1819. And if you like them to be sort of in a box, you could use L100. I have used some of the stickers off of here, and it might have been the ones that I need for this month. Let's see if we have Father's Day on here. I do have Father's Day, so that's a good sign. That will be here. And then we have Flag Day. I don't know if that's on here or not either. There we go. And we have the first day of summer on the 20th. I think that that is going to wrap up. I lied. I'm forgetting about the rodeo schedule, and I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to use some larger boxes for that. There are 2. You need to put 2 of those down. So this one is on the 4th. And this one is on the 22nd. Okay, now I really think I'm done. So that is using the From the Vault kit for monthly planning. Let me know what you think. Are you as excited as I am for these vault kits? I can't wait. It's like every Friday, I'm just itching to see what kit Kate has picked to release. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you back next time.